Hi, my name is David with Z's Garage, and boy, do I have a product for you. Are you afraid of touching your wiring harness? Are you tired of your electronics not working properly on your motorcycle? Well, I have the revolutionary product for you coming from NWT Cyclotronics. Take this pile of wires, for instance. We have a control unit from a competitor. We try to clean it up, we try to make it look good, we try to organize it, we try to do great things, but nothing happens. But we take NWT, their new product, the TC3, we wipe it up and gone, just like that. Organized, it's gone. This unit is perfect. And you know what the great thing about NWT is they always think about their customers. They're always thinking about you. This all-in-one kit is like having an expert electrical engineer inside your garage. This TC3P unit is the brain of your operation. It controls everything. And no more searching for parts, no more searching for wires, no more searching for connectors. It is all included. Yeah, you heard me right. It is all included with this. Your wiring harness, your connectors, everything you need for your needs for your wiring harness. Even your grandma can do the wiring harness herself. We don't suggest it, but she could. So there you have it, folks. The NWT TC3, making your motorcycle run like a dream without the hassle. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing the wiring harness. Sorry, sham wow right there took over. We're doing the wiring harness. Now, you might be saying, David, you just did the wiring harness on this bike, and you're not wrong. I did just do the wiring harness, and it was working fantastically. I really loved it. Well, NWT, they saw the video and they said, hey, do you want some unreleased product? And I said, hey, I want some unreleased product. So they sent me a package, and it contains a lot of electronics. So that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be ripping out the old wiring harness, and we're gonna be putting in this new wiring harness. But before we get into that, I wanna give you an in-depth view of what is inside this box. So let's do it. Okay, so what is in the package? Well, let's start off with the starter solenoid and all the connectors. Feels like a very solid starter solenoid. It has the NWT Cyclotronics logo on it, and it comes with all your fuses, all your pieces that you need to connect basically to make your bike run. Next up on the list is the rectifier, and the rectifier seems like NWT Cyclotronics' own rectifier with their own logo on it. The one thing I really like about this is how thin it is. These rectifiers are getting smaller and smaller every year, and really thin, easy to fit in a tray box, and it doesn't take as much room as some of these other rectifiers do. Also comes with all the connectors, all the wires, really great. Then you have your throttle tube, aluminum throttle tube. It feels very high quality. I really like it. I'm looking forward to playing around with this and getting it to work, so I'm excited about this. Then you have your push buttons, and your push buttons are pretty awesome. These ones have all the push buttons marked out, which I really appreciate. It's a simple little thing, but to have to like look down and try to remember where your push buttons are, and yeah, after you ride for a while, you really memorize things. But I like things marked out and shown on my push buttons. And everything's plug and play. Everything comes with what you need. So makes life easier. Okay, so these next couple items is where NWT truly goes above and beyond compared to any other motorcycle electronic company. They sit and listen. They watch the videos on YouTube. They read the forums. They see what customers truly want. And one of the things that they provided was a battery. And this thing is tiny. It is so small. I can't even wrap my mind around how this thing, this small battery, is gonna power the CB750. Not only do they provide the battery, but they also provide a charger with it and all the connections. It's amazing that they hear us and they actually implement these things. It's awesome. This next item I'm also extremely excited about, a wireless key start. A lot of companies, they offer wireless key start, but the price of these can be astronomical. And NWT, I know how they are. They love their customers and they're gonna make this affordable. I don't have prices necessarily just yet, but I know that they're not gonna try to nickel and dime you for every penny that you have left. This is gonna be a game changer for NWT, and I am just super excited about installing this. The next two things that I'm really excited about is the wiring harness. This wiring harness is awesome. One of the things that I had difficult time with the last wiring that I did was finding all the wiring. Not only do they provide all the wiring, but they're also providing all the connections into this, the TC3 unit, which has all the connections inside, ready to just plug and play, saving you so much time. No longer have to solder or crimp anything and then push it into the unit. Everything is just going right into this thing. Plus, it's very robust, very strong. I have a lot of confidence in this thing. I'm really, really excited about this. So that's what's in the box. It feels slightly sacrilegious to rip out a brand new wiring harness, but I really want to install this and test this out. So we're gonna rip out the old new wiring harness and we're gonna install the TC3. Let's do it. All right, X21 is done or gone out of there. Sayonara, peace out. It is a perfectly good unit, so we did take our time removing it. The wiring harness is still pretty intact. The rectifier wasn't all just ripped out. I made sure to just go a little bit slow, take it out, put it in the box, put it in the packaging, all that good stuff, so then it can be used in future builds or as replacement parts for whatever. Next up is the TC3. It is late at night, so I'm probably not gonna be able to install anything tonight. I'm pretty tired, but tomorrow we'll install a lot of this. So see you tomorrow. Yes. Yes. All right, well, it worked. I mean, I don't know why I'm surprised. I shouldn't be, because it's such a great system. But it's just always really satisfying, I think, with wiring harnesses when you make your own and it works perfectly. It makes life easier, makes you just happy, makes you feel good. So we're gonna unhook everything, and then we're going to put the loom on and make this look a lot cleaner, and then put the gas tank on and all that good stuff. So let's do it. Okay, just came back from the test drive and it was awesome. The wiring harness is working perfectly, have absolutely no issues. I really like this new system that they're coming out with. The biggest thing for me was the actual wiring harness that they give you. All the wires are ready there for you. So it kind of took all the gauge questions out of what wire to use and what not to use. And it made my wiring harness probably like half the size of my last wiring harness, because some of the gauges I would go a little bit, thicker just in case, because I have no clue. And NWT, they have electrical engineers that know everything about that. So I 100% trust them, had absolutely no issues, really like this TC3 system. And I'm sure all the other controller modules that they're gonna come out with are gonna be just as amazing. The other thing that I really like is just NWT is like just super awesome. I really truly believe that they listen to their customer and they make adjustments from what we say to them. They listen and they make changes for us. And a lot of these things that are coming out in the new system was from people like me and you complaining essentially to NWT saying, hey, these are the changes that we want. And they figure it out and they make it happen. They're turning our old motorcycles into like totally modern electronics, which is really just amazing. So overall, really love the system, really love working with NWT and just kind of their system. I really, really enjoy working with their employees, and yeah, it was just really, really great. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you NWT for sending this stuff out, and then to all my subscribers and everyone, really appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, peace.